Namaskara ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ. Thank you so much for sending such amazing pictures of your homes and even across the world. Keep sending it. We'd love to see them more. I wanted to share two hidden stories with you about Lord Ganesha. Shiva, who is the Adi Yogi, he accepted Ganesha as his teacher. It's very difficult for a father to accept his son as a teacher, being a normal human being. Imagine the Adi Yogi himself accepting Ganesha. That is the power of what Ganesha had, or the intellect what Ganesha had. The first story is Ganesha wanted to symbolically represent that the power of the animal kingdom should have an equal dominance on this earth as much as the human being. He wanted to signify that if animals are destroyed, that will deplete the human race. He wanted us to have the same amount of compassion and love to the animal kingdom so that the human race could survive and progress. Shiva accepted that, and Shiva, being the god of the universe, he accepted and understood that that is the most important teaching which has to be taken forward. That is why when Ganesha's followers created the first Murti of Ganesha, they symbolified the half of it as animal and the other half as a human being. There are different stories about why he had an elephant's head, but this is a very important symbolic representation of what Ganesha wanted us to carry forward. Treat all the animals equally and love them and give them the compassion. The second teaching he wanted us to learn was, as we all know, we bring in the Ganesh Murti home and he becomes the center of our attention through the entire day. If you're keeping it for a day, or some people keep it for 10 days, but then at the end of it we have to do the Visarjan. And that Visarjan is also done with a lot of fanfare, taking it to the nearest pond, the lake, or the river, or the ocean, whichever is close to you, to dissolve the Ganesha. You cannot keep him forever at your home. Most of us have clay-made Ganeshas, so it easily can be dissolved and environment-friendly as well. All of us followed this, at least I would follow this as a child, without knowing why we did that. I always was told the story that he goes back to his parents and different other things. I always questioned there must be a different symbolic representation why this was done. I always strongly believed that our ancients had cracked the code for our universe, the spiritual code for our universe, and they had a symbolic representation for everything we do. But somewhere it got lost, and we blindly follow a lot of these traditions without attaching the symbolic representation for it. The main reason what Ganesha wanted us to learn was, even if it is God, once the time is done, throw me away. Don't have any attachments, including God. If you want to attain the highest spiritual level, the meaning of this is, don't even be attached to God. It is Aham Brahmasmi. So we have everything within us. The code to crack this life is within us, and we don't have to look at an external object or an external energies to help us achieve that. It is all within us. So use me as a tool to get to that point, but once you understand it and once you've cracked it, then you don't even need that tool. So that is the message you want to give, that throw me away, dissolve me in whatever form, in whatever place you can, and don't have any attachment for it. So I hope that you've learned the two main things. One is, be kind to the animal kingdom. Don't destroy it, because if they are depleted from this earth, it is just a matter of time human race is going to go. Please be kind to it wherever you are, whatever you're doing. make sure that they have an equal space in our society. And the second important lesson is don't even be attached to God. If you want to attain the highest spiritual journey, the secret code for that is within you. You need to enlighten that. And I hope you all have a very blessed time ahead after Ganesha, which has entered your home, and now will be once you finish the Visarjan going forward as well. Wish you all a very happy Ganesh Chaturthi from Team Mishti.